Hello guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Snapshot 14w02b. It's been a bit of time since I've actually done any snapshots, and that is just because the snapshots have been coming out, or not many of them, I don't really think there's worthwhile covering for me, particularly as a Minecraft player, but like I said, there's been a few stuff that other people may find a bit more interesting. But anyway, this video is going to be quite short. It's just going to be going over a few things about some of the world generations, some of the new blocks that have been added. Now, this is probably going to be like a two-parter. Like I said, I'm going to go over like the generating blocks and a few other bits and pieces like that, and then another video I'll cover the rest of the stuff that's actually in this snapshot. It's actually a big size, been a few fixes and that. Now, I will point out I've been having a bit of issues with this latest snapshot. It's been a bit laggy, and I haven't been able to... Yeah, it's just been really laggy for some strange reason when I've been going over new world generating. It's never done that before, so I'm hoping that gets fixed. Anyway, let's go into the new block generations. Now, these add volcanic... I'd say volcanic. I'm not a geologist, so I couldn't actually say, but these add new blocks to the game, and these are different types. You've got yourself here, you've got Granite, you've got Diorite, and you've got Andesite. And just ignore the block there. I'll get that in a second, although you'll probably be able to tell what it is. Now, these randomly generate in the world. As you can see, they're actually all around. So you've got some granite there, you've got some diorite, and then there's some andesite just over there somewhere. And these don't generate as you would think as in the typical real world. These generate in chunks, or blocks, or whatever you want to call them. So it's not actually layered as such. If you've done geography or geology in, well, you've studied it, you know the way some of these igneous rocks actually they actually spawn in layers, not actually in chunks. But anyway, this is Minecraft, so it's a bit of reality is not always going to be in there. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is going to change to somewhat or degree for the fact of this is a snapshot, so maybe the generation might change if people do have a majority of people have a bit of a disagreement with it. And again, I don't know if the textures are going to change, but I think they're kind of cool. I said this granite one, very nice. This is the smooth version of it, or the polished one as they call it. So if I actually grab a few, so you get your polished granite, which is kind of cool. Then you get your polished diorite, and then you get your polished andesite, and yeah, kind of cool. Now the andesite looks quite similar to stone, apart from it's a bit greener. If I actually find some laying around, that'd be probably the best way to show you. Actually, no, I can't find any. Okay, I'll just place them down then. But if you look, it looks quite similar. Especially maybe if you look from distance, it looks very, very similar, which is kind of cool. And this spawns all the way down here. So if you go in here, you can see some diorite spawning. Let's grab some torches. Give me some. Let's get out of there and just put some torches around. As you can see, it spawns everywhere. It's not going to be hard to find, and you can mine this with a basic level wooden pick. You don't need to get an iron pick or a stone pick. You can mine it. It's equivalent to getting stone. That's how simple it is. So I'll just demonstrate this quickly actually for you, just so you can believe me. So if we're just going to switch out of creative mode here and go back into survival, we actually find some right below my feet here, and we just mine away at this. I think it's got the exact same mining speed as stone, which is not too bad, but the only difference is you actually get the block itself. So if I place this block down, actually just get rid of these two and mine some more, it doesn't turn into a cobblestone form, you just get the block, and there you go, put it back again. So that's kind of cool. And to make these polished versions of it, all you need to do, and if I just get 4, and this goes for any of the 3 new blocks, you just need to get 4 in a crafting table in a 2x2 square, and you get the polished version, and you get 4 of them, so there's no loss whatsoever, which is kind of cool. And then you can do to decorate to your heart's content. Oh well, misplaced that one. And the final thing I'm going to talk about is the slime block here. Now this is actually made by, if I actually get back in creative mode and slime, this is made by putting 9 pieces of slime together. So we come out here and we go into crafting table. It's basically 9 pieces of slime. You get 1 slime block, and the very cool thing this block actually have, the trait of it, is, and I will show you very quickly. If we go all the way up, and you've maybe thinking, whoa, what are you doing? And I'm going to take myself survival, or put myself in survival mode. Boom, and we fall all the way down. Wow, cool, I don't die. You may be thinking, okay, that's a bit odd. So you can actually negate fall damage by using a slime block underneath. So if you want to jump from the top of a mountain and there isn't any water nearby and you've got some slime blocks, you can do that, and it's kind of really neat, I've got to say. And it's not very expensive to make, which is kind of cool. So I can see this in some parkour maps, maybe some map building designs. You know, these were put to very good use. And the way it works is a player's velocity determines how high you're going to bounce up. So the further you fall, the more you're going to bounce. So if I fall from here, I'm not going to really bounce very high, as you can tell. But if I actually go all the way up and keep going, so we go really high, and then you fall down, you're going to bounce a lot higher. So boom. And there you go. See, I'm bouncing actually higher than what I was before, which is kind of cool. Right, so that's just been explaining these quite quickly. I do apologise for being slow. Like I said, I'm going to do another video and explain some of the other stuff that's been added and changed in another video, in the snapshot basically. So please rate, subscribe, comment as always. If you have any hints or tips or anything that I've missed out, then leave them in the comments below. It's always greatly appreciated. But until then, guys, I will catch you all later. Bye. At Enchanted. Now, this has changed. It now requires a lapis block in order to actually work. And the amount of lapis required determines on what